Welcome to Dixon Does It. I'm tearing down the ceiling in the dining room today. You see that hole up there? That's where Melvin and the chipmunks are trying to get in. Here, let me show you. He had scratched his way through, and then I don't know if I'll find it, but on the bottom he was trying to scratch through. I've been hearing him in our bedroom when we're sleeping. He's like running around back and forth, playing with his nuts. So I'm gonna tear all of this down. Right now I gotta tear down the first layer, which is all drywall, because when it comes to the plaster, I'm gonna take the plaster and throw it make it like a walkway in the garden, but the plaster I don't want, so that'll end up in a dumpster. But here's another hole in the ceiling. He must have had a draft hood going up from this dining room up into my bedroom, and then when we did that closet, remember there was that hole, so it went through there and into the chimney. So I'm gonna tear this down because I got to get some electrical ready for this light, for the new light that's going in. And I don't know if you guys saw that after Lady Dixon shined it all up. It's shiny. It was dirty before, so we'll be hanging that up. And then we'll make this room look pretty, I guess. But my major thing that I'm worried about is this in here. See, that's a crack in between the bricks. You don't want that, son. So we're gonna crack all this up and see if we could remortar it. If it's like hanging, I may have to put some rods in between the bricks to hold it, so we'll see how far that gets today. Probably not today. I'll probably pick this video back up next week or month. Who knows? Okay, this is getting bad. I mean, not just my hand. I can stick my fist in there. And these idiots, they had just shoved concrete in there and bricks. They didn't try tying this to get... Oh, I got burps. Oh, man. And up here, it's really bad. Look at the wind coming in. It's just flapping in the breeze. And then I decided to come down here where I saw some cracks. That's the corner. That's how far the wood separated. I mean, we're talking... It can't be that bad. I think a piece broke off here, because this is only separated probably about 3/4 of an inch, and then probably missing a brick. That brick probably broke out, But as you move up, it does get a little wider. But then there's spots in here that aren't. So I don't know, but I will be getting some bricks and actually like mortaring, putting them in. Scratch this old mortar's still good. It's not hard. It's not, bad. So all right, I'm gonna take down this ceiling chunk and see what the heck's going on up there. All right, so I took some of the ceiling down. I broke that with the hammer, not a big deal. But this is the wood that holds the next floor up, and it does go in there quite a ways. So definitely not worried about the floor coming down or the ceiling coming down. You do see this gap in between the wall, but they did have to build that up. So I'm thinking it did separate some. It's not a big deal. Like I said, this floor's not coming down. They didn't just sit it on the ledge. It's in there good. So that's actually probably holding it in too. I can actually feel it. I can't feel the end of this. So it's in there good. I don't have to worry about the next floor up coming down. So yeah, what's the next step? I'm gonna tear down all the ceiling, not today. I'll catch up on this video in a little while, but for you it'll be a couple seconds. Whee! I lied, I kept working. Okay, so the best way to tear a ceiling down is make a mess. Just get it down and then clean it up. Don't try to be neat. plastic off your doors. I'm going to open up the windows and let all this junk out. You know, I'll try to open them. What did I find up in here? Well, there's the knob and tube I was looking for. So this is going to get spliced together because I don't know where that goes, but we're tearing the ceiling down. We'll figure it out. Coming from that way. I don't know what's over there. I really don't. Then there's this metal box that goes up to my bedroom, which used to be a vent. I don't know. Something fell in my eye. And there's the carpet. Okay, so they just carpeted over it. There's a lot of these vents in here. You know, they just try to get they heated the downstairs, and then they tried to get it to go upstairs. But as you can see, Melvin was in here, Melvin and the Chipmunks. He was scratching this up, which created this crack. It goes up from here all the way over to there. Am I worried about it? I could be, but I'm not, because I've got a lot of meat up here holding this up. So I would sister that, but I'm not going to. I am going to end up putting joists in between here, because there's some flex in these floors, and now that I'm going to take all this lath out, all this lath, these will start flexing, and the upstairs will start moving. So I've got to put wood in here, and I'm going to put some insulation in here. I've still got a lot of ceiling to go. A lot. All right. Ceiling's coming down pretty easy. The cleanup's going to be the hard part. But what I've been looking for is Melvin. I found his nest. I don't think he's in there. I poked it with the stick. I just got to find out how he's getting in and block it. Once I have all the ceiling down and everything cleaned up and vacuumed, I'll... The hole in the front corner. Yeah, well, I haven't gotten to the front corner yet. All right. Sorry, Melvin. Then I get to this corner, and, the corner with the big old crack. And the only thing holding this up is wallpaper. I mean, God knows there's enough wallpaper on there. I'm going to have to skim this whole wall. Good thing I don't know how to do that. I'll learn somehow. Oh my, this just keeps going. Oh my. Maybe I'll just move into the next door side. Good news is the ceiling's almost down. Good news. Alright, here's my knob and tube inside the ceiling that I'm replacing. It's a good idea I'm replacing it because you can see somebody got all chewy with it. That would have been bad. It's just not good. I think it would have burned my house down. Oh well. Goodbye. I've got the ceiling down. Down where? Down here on the floor. So all this is going to get burned. That'll burn like really fast, like an hour, gone. And then all this I'm going to crunch up. It's already crunching up from me stepping on it. And that'll just be more stones to walk on in the mud. Alright, me and my muffled voice. I need something to drink. I need to get out of these nasty clothes. Garbage on the floor. Stuff torn down. But I'm starting... Wait a minute. Why am I showing you this? When I did that, and I put some electricals in, and I got the old-timey switch. Bloop. Now I got a light. Okay, so it's a temporary light. But I'm starting to put my little wedges in here. That way my boards don't go while you're walking on them. And I'm also seeing that they had furring strips here. I was going to take them down, but I'm seeing how chunky this wood is, and I don't really want to put my drywall on chunky wavy wood. So I think I'm just going to, the furring that I did rip off, I'll put like over there. I'll put back up. It's just lath. It's the width of lath, and God knows I got enough of that. So yeah. So yeah, it's been like a couple weeks, and then I finally just said, "Hey, let me put the light in." And I think I'll do some more work over the weekend, and I'm gonna leave the video at that because I don't want a long video. You guys don't want long videos, and yeah, you don't want to watch me do more drywall. So maybe I'll just come back when I'm doing the big old hole in the bricks. You know, maybe show you how I'm doing that. All right, peace out, y'all, or something.